All right, kindergartners, today is our first day on our winter snowman. So to start this project, you will get a blue piece of paper that is long and tall, and you will find your name tag on the top corner. You are going to use a white crayon to do your drawing today. That way you can really see it. You will have tracers to use. So I am going to use the biggest circle I can find, and I am going to put it really close to the bottom of my paper, but there's still a space. I'm going to use my white crayon, and I'm going to outline as best as I can around that circle, and then I'm going to give it to a friend next to me to use. The medium circle is next. We do not want to make a snowman that has a space. This circle has to overlap. That means it's going right on top of the big one. And my next circle is going to also overlap, and it's the smallest circle, and it's getting close to the top of the paper. So right now I have small, medium, big circle. They're all overlapping. And now I'm going to create some kind of line for the ground. So that way my snowman is sitting on the ground. So that line went right through the bottom of that big circle. Now I'm ready to create the fluffy texture of snow. So I'm going to get a clothespin with a sponge. I'm going to dip it into the white. I do not want that much paint on my sponge. So I'm going to rub off a lot of the extra. Look at that. I can barely see any white. I see a lot of the texture in the sponge. And I'm going to stamp up and down. And I want to try to get that paint to cover up the line of the snow so that I can't see my crayon line. Alright, kindergartners, my video cut out on me that first time, but as you can see, I just kept stamping up and down, and every time I grabbed paint, I made sure I wiped it off on the sides so that I didn't have gobs of it. And I tried to cover up that crayon line, and I remembered that I needed to stamp the bottom of my paper as well so the snowman doesn't look like he's floating. When you're all done, you will start to see that your snowman has blue coming out, just like in the book, Snowmen at Night. This is going to go in the drying rack when you're finished, and you might need to wash your hands.